Senator Bill Hagerty, who plans to vote no on this bill, joins me now. Senator Hagerty, great to have you in studio. So there's a rush on this. Why?
I can't tell you why, Laura, because we have pressing problems right here at home that we're not addressing. You talked about it earlier in this segment. You've got people in Memphis that can't find formula for their children. People in Knoxville that can't gas their tank up because it's too expensive in my home state of Tennessee. I'm from a flyover state, as they call it here in Washington. We have real problems here, and it precipitates from the Biden administration, the policies they've taken, basically war on America, collapsing our southern border, standing by as China wages war on our youth, killing more people with fentanyl than any other thing. From the ages of 18 to 45 in America, that's the #1 killer. China's fingerprint is on this, and we're standing by and letting it happen, yet we're rushing to take care of problems overseas.
This total that we're going to be spending in Ukraine, it looks like, I mean, you kind of have to compare it to what we spent in Afghanistan. So we don't declare war, but we declare war on the American people's future by spending money that we don't have as people are scrounging for baby formula. The baby formula story, this is like one of the worst commentaries on the state of America today.
Certainly it is, and I think it just reflects the total out-of-touch nature of this entire Biden administration. As you say, they'd rather wage war on Americans, criticize Americans, and ignore our plight here in America, yet rush to a cause that perhaps Joe Biden gets better rating points on. I'm not certain. But it certainly isn't as pressing as what's happening right here in America today.
Yeah, Congressman Massey made the comment that it's about the $54 billion would be suspiciously close when you add it all up to the annual amount we spent in Afghanistan. And it's almost like, I guess he's hinting at, the defense contractors. I mean, look, they're in business. They want to make money. I get it. But that's a big chunk of money that is not going to be allocated to a lot of military interests if they don't get that money.
No. Well, that money certainly has a place, a better place and a higher use, in my view, to be dealt with issues right here at home. Again, borrowing money that we don't have, to spending it on areas of the world where there may be a crisis. I don't think America has anything against Ukraine. We don't want to see them fail, but we have problems right here at home that we need.
Should Americans die to save Finland and Sweden?
That's going to be an interesting question that comes up soon. But the difference with Finland and Sweden is that
they're not members of NATO.
They're not members of NATO, but if they join, they might actually add to the capacity of NATO. What NATO has done in the past is bring people on that are just liabilities for us. So
when you were watching the reader we did on the Chinese buying up farmland in the United States, they bought Smithfield Foods, which is 150,000 acres of land and agricultural products, which was eye-raising to me at the time. It was years ago. But now more farmland, some of it for marijuana. Isn't it time for Congress to get involved here?
It seems like an invasion from China at every point, Laura. And Washington is willing to look the other way every time when it comes to China. Yet we're ready to jump on board with other problems that I think are much more.
Can we do
the biggest
this?
problem we've got
Can
right
you and
now
I
is China.
go over there and buy some land over in China?
I can
Why don't we
assure
try
you that's
that?
not possible.
Yeah, let's see if we can
let's
see if we can buy 100,000 acres in China.
That will absolutely be impossible to do.
Well, can we ask you to follow up on this on the Senate side and see what the heck is going on? Because I think Americans are shocked to hear this report
That was new
tonight.
news when I saw the report tonight. I saw Senator Langford's office involved in this, so I'll reach out to him tomorrow.
Fantastic. Senator, great to see you.
Good to be with you, Laura.
Always.
Good to be with you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.